everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another movie review. This time, it's a holiday movie review. Yay! Woo! Okay, now, as a child, I used to love the original Snowman, because it was always one of my favorite things, and being an Anglophile, you cannot help but love the cinematography, and the animation, and the story that comes from the Snowman itself. And it's kind of depressing in a way, but it's circle of life as well, because it's a lesson that not everything lasts in this life. Everything's temporary, but the good thing that we can take from that are the memories that we have from those that leave us behind. And I think it's actually very uplifting, and it's a good holiday message. And I love the characters, and I think the original creator passed. That's why they had it dedicated to the Raymond Briggs at the end. No, it did say Raymond Briggs. It was somebody else who was involved with the production, I do believe. I did get to see who it was at the very end. It did say Raymond Briggs, but there was another person that they mentioned that the production lists at the end. I'm not going to say what this story is, but you can tell that the boy that's involved in this particular one is not the same boy from the first Snowman. Interestingly enough, his story is interwoven with this one, so it's like the story continues. It's like kind of like with Doctor Who. I know it's a strange way to interrelate, but there are some elements that are interestingly similar, I think. I also I love the song Keepers of the Light is absolutely beautiful. It's no Walking in the Air, granted, because Walking in the Air is classic, but it's still really a tremendous song. And there was one part of it, actually there were a couple parts of it that kind of brought me to tears, and the original Snowman did that to me too, and I was just weeping like a baby. And I don't know why, it's just it just really got to me. But then I realized it's really not depressing in and of how the English, they like to deal with real life issues, whereas we colonials, as my British friend would call us over here, we don't really like to breach the subject of death too terribly much. We would rather much tiptoe around it. I'm a little bit different because I've been exposed to it ever since I was little, and I just consider it part of life. But to me, I don't see it as something dire and morose. I see it just as an everyday occurrence. And yes, it happens, but I believe that there's something more. And of course, I don't have any proof of that. I've read books on this, but I do believe that there is something more. And I won't find out about that until I actually pass on from this plane. But until that time, I have good memories. I have excellent memories, and beautiful examples of how even winter can be kind in its way. And that's what this is all about, winter being kind. And usually winter isn't portrayed as a kind season. It's bitter, it's cold, it's unforgiving, it's brusque and harsh. But there's purity in it. And of course you can see that in the boy, just his innocence. And although it does have a modern turn to it, you get to see the eye. There's an iconic scene that they have in this version that they had in the first version. They have that continuity, and it's really quite glorious. It took my breath away. I thought, this is so beautiful, and it's just magnificent. They the boy and the Snowdog and the Snowman, they fly over London, and they go through the London Eye, the big Ferris wheel, and they go past the Thames, and it's just, I thought, I want to go to London again, but it's just utterly magnificent and marvelous and spectacular in the way that it's done. And if you've seen the first one, then I guarantee you're gonna love this, even though it's gonna make you cry. It's a really great holiday film. 2 thumbs way up, 5 stars, hands down. And the music is absolutely tremendous too. There's no dialogue, so it's interesting, and I know they did that. And there is also, they have they have a cultural reference to Laurel and Hardy in it, which I thought was really funny and well done. And I probably the only person who recognized that, but it's a very quick kind of a flash, cultural reference, and then I really didn't see any other cultural references to this particular one, just that one. And that's it. So, until then, happy holidays, everybody. Yee.